Today, we're going to talk about what has changed for gyms in 2024 because after COVID, things are different. Marketing's more expensive, people are not trusting you, there's more competition than ever, prices are going downhill, and it's super hard to stand out as a local gym. So, today, we're going to uncover what is a full-blown gym growth system for 2024. I'm going to show you behind the scenes of how you can implement one for yourself. What are the steps? What are the products, services, and things that you could include to increase the profits, increase the revenues of your facility? My name is Simeon Krastev. For those of you who are new to the channel, I'm an ex-gym owner, exited my last location, and now sharing tips, tricks, and lessons I've learned along the way of building a gym, and I'm documenting the journey of building my health and fitness empire. So let's dive straight in. Now, to unlock gym growth, in the past, ideally you would have a simple funnel where you could just simply have one channel. And for most gyms that we've worked with and we've seen, it was running Facebook ads directly to some sort of an offer, which is either recurring coaching program or a membership or even like a one-time program. So this has worked tremendously well. This is from Alex Hormozzi's days when he introduced the 6-week challenge where you could just advertise for clients to come in directly into your facility. You sell a high ticket package and you're making tons of money with that. And sure, that works, but now the amount of time, effort is required for you to be able to convert clients online is 10 times more because prospects are not responding to your messages. They're a lot more skeptical. They've already joined programs like that in the past, so they've been burned out, and leads are more expensive. So it makes it super hard for you to stand out with an offer like a 6-week challenge or directly running to a membership offer. And that's why you need to have a full, complete funnel with different offers, different packages you offer based on the needs of the market, and also understanding that doing it in 2024 there's going to be a lot more competition, but also you have a limited pool of people you could target. You're not only competing with the local advertisers, but you're also competing with all the online coaches, online providers, and personal trainers because they offer watered down version of what you have. So for you to be successful as a gym owner, there's a few things that you need to master. First is the lead generation, and of course, Facebook advertising. But advertising, these are cornerstones, but there's many other ways you can be generating leads. The second thing is how do you nurture leads at scale? How you make sure you stay on top of mind, and how you continuously show up and nurture those prospects so when the time is right, whether it's going to be New Year's or back to school, they come back to your facility. Third is what is your sales process and what are the offers you have to attract the people. And then it's like the fulfillment and ascension and reselling the people that come to the club. So when it comes to lead generation, there's only 4 things you could be doing. Now, first one is paid advertising. Second one is content, posting free organic content on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or any other platform. The third one is outreach, meaning you message prospects in the area saying, hey, we're new to the area, we just opened up a gym, or we're running this special promo, come down. You could do that on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram. You could cold email people in the area, or you could go old school and just prospect even on the street. You could give out flyers, just the old school way of building a local business. And the fourth, and often neglected by small business owners, is partnerships, establishing partnerships with people in the area. That could be chiropractors, massage parlors, like all sorts of other small local businesses that have different offerings that you can collaborate with, and they can send business your way. And likewise, you can send business their way. So these are the 4 ways you could be generating more leads for your gym, and the 4 ways you should be doing to generate more leads. Because if you're just running paid ads, if people land on your page and they see you haven't done any content, your last post was from 2022, they're not going to be very incentivized to work with you because they'll think you're out of business. They're not going to be sure what is happening. Therefore, you need to be posting regularly content. On the other hand, if you're just posting content, it's going to be very slow growth, and the content is mostly nurturing your existing audience. It's more of a nurturing mechanism rather than attraction tool. But they feed off of each other. So you need paid ads and content. Outreach is very important because it's something you control. Whereas with paid advertising, you're as good as your offer is, but your offer might suck, so you might not be getting any leads. For your content, likewise, algorithms change every single day. Whereas if you do 100 messages outreach to people in the area, you're going to get X amount of people to reply, and then you're going to have X amount of people show up. So outreach is something you control. And then partnerships, this is something that you set up once, but you might have a referral partner that brings you 50 members per year. So it's super important to have it. Now, it comes to generating the actual content online. It's very hard to come up straight with an offer. So for example, if you come down for a free membership, or come down for a free week, or come down for a 6-week challenge, 12-week challenge, whatever it is, there's going to be a percentage of the marketplace that's going to want that. But the bigger percentage of the market, which is 97% of the people, they're not going to be in the need of a solution right now. They might be aware they have a problem, they might be interested, but I would be more prone to sign up for something such as a free lead magnet offering value in the area. And it doesn't have to be necessarily related to fitness. So for example, if you have top 10 health restaurants in Sycamore area, for example, or your neighborhood, whatever, people would be willing to sign up for that. So guess what? Now somebody signing up for a free lead magnet on the 10 healthier restaurants in the area, guess what? They're health cautious. They're interested in potentially joining your gym and service. So it's a great way to expand the reach, expand the way you attract people, just through building different magnets, solving different problems in the marketplace. So one could be just lead magnets for nutrition, one could be for exercise, one could be for mindset, one could be for community. Just list out what are the core pillars and topics your gym offers a solution to problems they experience, and create lead magnets around those that you could be creating content around. Why is it good to have content pushing to free lead magnets? Because it allows you to build authority. It's easy for people to raise their hand and say, yeah, I want it. It's a good way for them to get a taste of who you are before coming to your gym. So designing a lead magnet in a way where you position yourself as an authority, show pictures of your gym, of results, of the community, is a great way to get known in the local area. So that's super important. Now, once they sign up for a lead magnet, you can take them to a thank you page where you can have a short video, you can have a podcast interview with one of your members, or you could have a video, you as the spokesperson of the gym, just sharing who you are, what you do, and where they can find you, just in case they're interested. So that, again, gets more awareness in the local area and puts you in that celebrity status, and people start to recognize you and know who you are even without going to the gym. That's super important, because in 2024, you can no longer rely just on the people that are coming to the facility. You have to broadcast, you have to go out there, and you have to build a brand outside of your gym to make sure that you have enough people that are interested when you start pushing out offers such as the seasonal New Year challenge, or back to school challenge, or the summer programs, whatever you have as an offer. Now, the next thing when it comes to nurturing people is email flows. A lot of gym owners are missing out on that, but people love getting updates. They love getting information. They love getting tips. And if you position yourself as an authority and provider for health and wellness tips, targeting the local area, offering local tips, meaning activities you can do as a family on the weekend, or as I said, the top 5 restaurants you can go out and have a healthy lunch in the area. You being the provider of that is going to bring you so much business, because people are going to be naturally talking about your suggestions. You become their trusted friend. And of course, at the end of every email, you can push them towards your seasonal promo, whether that's a challenge, whether that's a free week, whatever you have going on at that time. Now, for the actual sales mechanisms, of course, being a gym owner, the best one is to have an in-person consultation and sit with people one-on-one. But what we realized is that after COVID, a lot of people that are coming from cold market prefer to have a telehealth service before coming to the gym, meaning they meet for an appointment over Zoom or over video, Google Meet, doesn't matter, but they prefer to talk to someone without actually driving to the gym and actually seeing whether it's going to be worth their time. They might even buy a program, join a program without ever visiting the gym. And then once they buy into the vision, into the result you promised them, they're going to be driving down and coming to the facility, but it's important to offer that as an option. So what are some of the ways you can nurture those leads? So first is having a low ticket challenge or a product that could be, again, a 6-week, 21-day, 14-day, whatever is the duration of the program. That's a great way for you to start converting some of those members and have them come down and experience some sort of a tangible result that shows them a bit of who you are, shows them the community, shows them that you know who you are as a provider before joining a longer term membership. The second thing that's super important is to have some sort of a recurring affiliate revenue. And what we've seen is that most of the gyms just have supplements, but they don't have a process for selling those supplements. They just put them on the shelf there and hoping for people to buy. And I always joke, um, gym owners, that it's like going to the doctor, and the doctor has like a bunch of pills and prescription medicine listed out behind the counter, and they're expecting you for you to say, hey, can you give me a bit of that, a bit of this? It's never going to happen. So it's the same for us as health and fitness providers. We got to have a systematic way of presenting our affiliate partnerships and products. And in the case of supplements, the way to do it is to have some sort of a nutrition orientation where you sit with people one-on-one and present the option for them to get the products from you as a service provider based on your recommendation. Okay. Another thing that works very well to nurture people, especially cold market, is to have some sort of a webinar or a VSL. That could be just a short video, 10, 15 minutes, just solving a particular problem. If you're working with athletes, it could be the top 3 things athletes need to focus on to be successful and maximize their input in the field, or whatever is the scope of expertise they have. Or it could be as simple as the 3 steps mom of soccer board need to follow to lose weight in 2024. Or it could be an interview with your existing members that have gotten results with your process. It's a very good way to nurture people. It shows that you're an authority, it shows that you're an expert, and brings goodwill to the marketplace. Live workshop also works great. Hosting events, you already have the facility, you already have the infrastructure, you're paying for trainers, rent, and all that. So hosting free live workshops for people in the area that are not necessarily gym members, but expanding beyond that, maybe charging a small fee of $10 just to attend, 10, 15 doesn't matter, is a great way to build your expertise, feature other experts, maybe bring some of those providers that you've built for partnerships to now contribute to your live workshop. Is again a great way to position yourself. And the beautiful thing about that is that you can also do it online. So you can have it in person and also set up the tech in a way where you can broadcast that live workshop online as well. Another thing that helps gym owners grow is have a weekly newsletter where they provide health and fitness tips, maybe local news about the area, ongoing events, maybe promote some of the other businesses as well here. Because if you're the go-to provider of information about health and fitness, people are going to associate you with the highest authority when it comes to getting results, and you're going to be the first one. Community, again, is super important. No longer you can just have a gym that solely relies on equipment and gives them unlimited access, because pretty much every single gym does that. All the big box gyms and competitors that have put millions and millions of dollars worth of equipment and are never expecting to get it back, just raise price to the ground. They give them access unlimited for $15 a month. So you can't compete with that. And the only way to differentiate yourself is to build yourself a community of like-minded people, a community where people enjoy being part of it. And to foster that community, you need to have a recognition program for your members, regular get-togethers. You can have some sort of outings that are out of the gym, maybe going for a hike, maybe going to the cinema together, whatever is the case. Another thing that's super important for you to maximize the number of leads you're getting is to have some sort of an appointment setter or an admin staff that monitors all of your social media, monitors all the inbound engagement on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And whenever you get a like, comment, or anybody engages with your content in any way, the appointment setter reaches out to them to offer a free promo, free visit, free consultation, free body scan, whatever it is that you have, to bring them down to your facility, or at least initiate that relationship, or based on their profile, push them to one of the lead magnets you have. And again, that builds massive goodwill. You become the known authority in the space, and people recognize who you are. Another thing I've noticed is that unless you have a unique mechanism, something that is unique about the way you do things as a gym, it's going to be very hard to stand out. So no longer a 21-day fat loss challenge works. You need to have a specific method of how you do things. Maybe you specialize in blood work and help people with their migraines, or maybe you're expert at mobility coaching. Whatever is the thing that your gym is better at than other gyms has to become your unique mechanism, and you should lead with this forward because it makes you stand out in the marketplace. Again, having all of that is just prerequisite for success, but then it becomes very apparent that not everybody's going to be a good fit for your gym. You're going to have the majority of prospects being unqualified to be part of your gym for thousands of different reasons. Maybe the location's not great, maybe the price is too high, maybe they don't have the time to come to your facility, or at least they don't prioritize it. And it becomes very hard because you're putting all that effort, resources, money into posting content, running paid ads, doing the emails, building the partnerships. And yet, a lot of the people that are engaging with that are simply not qualified. And that's why it's important to have ways to monetize that are outside of your gym. And if you don't have those, you're leaving a lot of profits on the table. And I'm going to give you an example. So if you have somebody that's unqualified to come to the gym, but they still want to lose weight, you can help them through a cheaper program that's 100% online, and maybe just they come down for evaluations in your facility. Or maybe you refer them to a course that you've put together or a book. Or maybe you send them over to the chiropractor and you get a referral fee of 25% of their first visit or something like that, where you still monetize again. Or maybe you send them home and get them a supplement kit that they can use to get better results. Now, again, you're monetizing people that else you would have lost. So that's, again, super important for you to have as a way to generate more revenue. Now, the qualified prospects, usually what happens if they're interested in coming to your facility, they would want to visit your website. So you need to structure your website in a way where it delivers clear information, but also allows you to collect their name, phone, and email in exchange of something valuable. So that's why it's super important to have those lead magnets, because once people land on your website, they're going to be interested in two things. They want to see pricing and they want to get some free information, video tips, resources, results of your people. So you having your website in a very specific way helps you collect that information and then follow up with either an appointment setter or you yourself as the gym owner calling those people. So that's why it's important on your website to have a lead magnet, to have a case study of how you help people and what exactly you do. A lot of free video content that always helps, linking to your YouTube channel, video testimonials of members, and then some sort of a VSL or just 1 or 2 minute video of the community that you have in your facility. So having all of those is going to help you first build that trust before people ever show up to your gym. Second, it's going to give them the confidence to start engaging with the rest of your content and go in the rabbit hole and watching what is happening online and start to more closely follow you. And the ones that are really interested, they're going to book a call. And if they don't book a call, your appointment setter will reach out and have them either come down or book them in for an appointment. And then once they book a call, they're still skeptical. And that's why no-show rates are super high in 2024. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, you would book a lead for an appointment and 80% would show up. Nowadays, you're lucky if you get 50%. And that's with all the lead nurturing, following up, calling the leads. It's just that we're busier than ever and we're more skeptical than ever. So it's super important for you to have some sort of a pre-call or pre-meeting frame and flow. And it's email, text reminders, and manually following up with the leads, making sure you hit them at least 3 to 4 times before they show up. And making sure not only you're just reminding them, but also sending them relevant video testimonials, sending them case studies, sending them lead magnets that are specific to the problem they want to solve. So the more free resources and goodwill you can provide before them showing up, the higher the chances of them becoming a customer. So it's super, super important to have that. The next thing is, once you have the sales call or sales appointment in person, it's important to have the cadence that is adapted to their needs and not what you want to sell. A lot of the gym owners, they have an agenda prior having the appointment with a new prospect. They know that they want to sell them a membership or they want to sell them personal training package, whatever it is. It might not be what the prospect wants. And our wants as a consumers, they're ever expanding because the more access we have to things, the more we want. So for example, 5 years ago, nobody wanted to have a YouTube channel and post content online or be on social media or run ads or do any of those things. But now as a business owner, you're aware of those things. So you're demanding to have support in those areas from any provider or anybody else doing it. So it's the same for your customers. Now they know there's a lot of online service providers that offer a remote coaching option. So they're expecting that. They know that there's a way to get their nutrition sorted out. So they're expecting that as a help. They know that accountability is going to be the biggest reason for them not getting results. So it's important to have that. So make sure you have a diagnostic sales process, meaning you understand what are the needs of your prospects by actually asking them what is that they want. Do they prefer home workouts or coming to the gym? Do they prefer one-on-one help or group coaching? Do they prefer to have a fixed menu or more of a guidelines and a bit of an overview and just general tips on how to eat healthier. So, giving them the opportunity for them to design and choose what they want is going to increase your conversion rate so much higher, and it's going to allow you to monetize in many ways that you never thought were possible. And again, what I see is that many gym owners, they try to hit either a small membership package or just go month to month directly, which is not ideal for the business because it doesn't provide enough for revenue for you to go back and continue running paid ads or create more content or hire any providers to help you setting more appointments. Um, so just any sort of a free offer or any way you're trying to bring people for a long-term package where you don't collect money up front is a recipe for disaster, because the chances of people quitting 1, 2, 3, 4 months down the line is super high because their commitment is low. The payment barrier is very low, and therefore, if they lose $100, $200, they don't care. So that's why we like to have a one-time program, which is a hybrid. It's not like the highest ticket, but it's a couple $100, could be $7, $800,000, $1,200 for a duration of a package, which could be 8 week, 12 week, 16 week challenge that allows you to have that initial transformation. So you build trust as a provider and establish that relationship so you can put them into a recurring coaching program at a lower price. Now, having this one-time program, first, it's cheaper than a yearly membership or even personal training. So it allows you to make money on day one and dump that money into ads, hiring UGC content creators to do the content for you on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or getting an appointment setter so they ultimately can book more appointments for you so you could sell more of those one-time programs, and you're going to have a percentage of the people joining your recurring coaching program, your membership, and just growing on from there. So this is the future of gym growth. I know it's complex. I know there's a lot of nuances, a lot of things that need to happen for you to be successful with the gym. Things are changing. It's like that in any other industry. It's like that with online. It's like that with any service provider. But if you're watching this video and you want to get support on setting that system up for yourself, there's going to be a link below this video that walks you through an exact case study of how you can implement this for your gym, at least some of the parts within it, and you can do the system yourself. Or if you're interested to get some help, make sure you click the link, book a call, and we're going to just chat and see if we can be of any help. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.